The cutter. Nicely done and one. So Markkanen attacks. He did not play against Memphis on Tuesday night. He's got jumps, T.
Yeah, that's Keyonte's second gang rebound.
Rifles up with three, drops the triple. Rebound to Keyonte. By the way, Cade has scored or assisted on 9 of the first 10 points scored by Detroit. There's that floater. Keyonte has that shot down. That's off his foot, picked up. Jazz have a 3-on-1. Collier races to the rack, dishes. Oh, baby, beautiful.
Throwing the extra dump down underneath.
Jazz went on a 7-0 run. Detroit's answered back with 7 of their own. And Keyonte takes a spill, but still. Collier, oh, beautiful spin. Dish, kick it out. Markkanen, triple bang. What a play. Collier, speed and strength. And inbound, catch and shoot. It's Markkanen. Got it. You betcha. Smart play. Jazz holds it out front. Keyonte. He's played 11 minutes in this first half. Turns the corner. Drives up the three. Got it.
Just a two-man game. Got a nice screen that gets him open. Duran has to decide whether he's going to go help. Doesn't do either. And there's the physicality right there. You can't expect whistles.
Pass it, sends a ball, drive and kick. Here's Keyonte. Bang!
Bowler, I told you it's going to be a physical game.
Earlier this month, Coach already said Keyonte has changed all of our expectations of him, and I think that's a good thing, especially when he does something like that.
He's going to bring it into front court across the timeline. Big man hands off to Key. He wants 3 more. Why not? Got it.
Beautiful. Beautiful execution.
Well, guys, I was just told that Ace Bailey will not be returning to tonight's game due to a left hip flexor.
Left hip flexor for the rookie.
I wanted to dunk that ball. It just slips out of his hands, but it goes directly over the hoop.
Here comes Markkanen. Bangs inside, rolls home 2 more. 17 in the half. Stay close. The Mark Miller Subaru halftime report on the way. We'll send it upstairs. Mike and Lemma will break it all down. First half highlights, stats and more. Keyonte.
Had those wide open looks. Good contest there by Bryce Sensabaugh.
Nurkic just pulled down his 8th rebound. He has 12 and 8. Markkanen wide open up the wing. 3, drains it. Well, he may have another call or a challenge to make. It's very early here in the second half. Skip it. Wide open. Duran got pulled out. Thompson trying to ride the hip of Keyonte. How about those handles, T? Inside, tough shot. No call. Down he goes. Oh, stolen by Sensabaugh. The follow by Markkanen.
Points to the Jazz's 16.
Utah looking for more. Keyonte 3. Wing. Got it. Got it. It's amazing you miss one, how loud it gets. You make the second. Building goes quiet. Pass it inside Markkanen. High off the glass. That's a nice shot. 113 to 109. Utah by 4. Here's Markkanen. Deep. Oh, how about the range, T? How about that range?
Collier.
8 dimes for Isaiah. That is 7 straight games of 8 or more dimes. And the flush. Robinson to Sensabaugh. Got it.
Wow.
I tell you, Key, I thought that play was dead. Cunningham with another opportunity. Bounce pass inside. Denied. Nurkic. Cherry picking. Collier take it up and in. Nurkic's got to get back on D. Stolen. Keyonte to the rack for 2. Big bucket after Nurkic did not get the call he wanted. And
you talk about anticipation. Maybe the easiest.
Keyonte splits in the paint. Got it! Got it! Keyonte with 2.1 to play against the beast of the East.
Plenty of time, but Keyonte just meticulous, drags through the arms and just a little delayed. Knows the contest is going to be there, but pulls up short and rises up, floats it right over the hands of Duran. Look at Jet.
8 assists, 7 rebounds.
Yeah, Bowler, huge game. Well, Keyonte, you come up big again. Can you walk me through that bucket in clutch time just to finish this game off?
I mean, you're just trying to stay poised. It was 18 seconds left on the clock. You know, they had their best player on the line, shooting for two, and then Will just kind of looked at me and Lauri and kind of just said, go win the ball game. We got to our action. You know, I feel like I had an advantage. Obviously, was able to get to the paint and, you know, make a floater that I feel like I work on every single day. I mean, so when the ball left my hands, I knew it was, you know, going to go back rim and drop down. But, yeah, that's all it was, trying to stay poised, you know, just try to stay in the moment. And, you know, we ended up, you know, the main thing was coming up with the win.
You guys knew tonight physicality was going to be huge against this Pistons team. How do you felt like your team showed up against this physical Detroit team?
Yeah, you know, we went to their place and, you know, they roughed us up and, you know, we know how they play at the end of the day. So, you know, we knew what type of game it was going to be and when, you know, shoot around, you know, that's when we start to, you know, prepare to win. So we talked about some things. But at the end of the day, it's just about us, you know, playing the basketball that we want to play. So that's what we did tonight. We played tough. We played in straight lines. You know, shout out to Bryce coming in the second half, making big-time shots, starting the ball game. And, I mean, shout out to everybody, though, from top to bottom. This was a team win for sure.
And then, Keyonte, last thing. Now it's the #1 team in the East. Tomorrow you see the #2 team in the West. How do you guys carry this momentum to San Antonio?
Yeah. It's easier to carry momentum when you win, especially going into a tough back-to-back, like you said, #1 team in the East. This is a big test for us, but you know we kind of enjoy this, get on the plane, and go play a good team tomorrow. But you know, shout out to the fans, the best fans in the league. Y'all continue to show up. So we got to continue to work hard, put together some games, and give y'all something to watch for sure.
Keyonte, congrats. Thanks.
Thank you.
Keyonte George, 31-point night. Lauri Markkanen, Big T, I guess his running mate.